Damn, I lost yards. What the
EA
fuck?
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Look at this Tyreek Hill. Nigga, you better double him.
Hey, Boogie, we want to do the Tyreek Hill workout.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The one he did with Destroying. You didn't see that video?
Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you're
running running back on the code.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
I forgot I got T.Y.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that
back at me.
That hurts. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss.
Oh, this nigga had the ball in his hand.
Actors back there making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They go play action here on first down. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Touchdown.
2nd and right at a yard.
That was a passing
Effective
touchdown.
run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality.
I missed
and pound the rock.
Dumb.
2nd down. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you're winning.
No. No, oh my God.
Touchdown.
Aaron.
Touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. On 2nd and 7, Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
From just shy of midfield,
why you fall?
Out of the backfield. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
You and Boogie still playing?
6-0 our score.
Second game.
On 3rd down, Brissett. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Oh, you still watching this shit?
Gain of 28 as the drive continues. This is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when. He told me, I don't care about throwing 10 interceptions in a row.
Get in there, T.Y.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 19 yards away. As his guys can
And you got a 26-yard rush.
Good bounce back drive right there through the pick. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well.
He got all that yards. All that yardage.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Otherwise, I say, bro, you broke with Z.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I was about to say, if you don't tackle this man.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground, and he is swallowed up.
Daisy just got that today.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play.
We waiting for it to come in. Her sister bought the wrong one. She bought the one for the PS4, and she didn't know you couldn't. I mean, she didn't know the USB port was different, so we had to send it back. The USB, the streaming camera for the PlayStation 5. She bought the one for the 4, and the part that go in the game different.
7 yards on 3rd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
That's me.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Some think the team.
Damn, I gotta get 5 20-yard catches with this nigga.
A lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Now the pass finding its way to the hands.
Touchdown, come on now.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Nah, you know you can do the little X Factor missions, Boogie, to turn it down.
I know he pissed off. I know he pissed off, bro.
I ain't even get to hand it off this slow ass.
To the 7. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Brissett. That ball caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has
He said, what, Boogie?
called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands.
Ooh, that's terrible.
As possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, you bitch.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
What? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't even
Dallas
moved, bro.
offense is set to begin the drive.
What's going on?
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as he'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play.
Oh, he fumbled.
He coughs it up, loose football.
Wow, that ball was knocked free.
Man, I was lucky.
A teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Let me team.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it.
I thought the ball.
22-yard gain.
Give me another goddamn interception game, bro. He pissed me off.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Told you. So predictable, dog. This nigga's predictable, bro. Oh, shit.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Pick. Man, put your hands up.
Amari Cooper.
And they're driving, too.
He has another first down at the Colts 35.
The goal for any offense versus defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up in front of it.
They did it
He must pass control to his roommate or something.
right inside the 15.
He ain't never do that last game.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
You would have scored that.
I'm
happy he let it go.
Back to the 15.
Time out. Fuck that shit. Time out. He slanging the fuck out that whole team.
Yeah, I see it.
Time for
Yeah, call time out.
2 quarters down.
My shit
Two
together,
still
bro.
remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Give me that shit.
Take this one.
Damn, Dimitri, you were driving, bro. Why you had to pass me the ball, bro?
About set for this next drive for the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
said, why you have to pass me the ball? Reach your touchdown.
Guys, we're right there. Just not
That
playing
nigga
as well as
passed
we
me the
need
ball.
to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, this to Jarwin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Tough day, tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. He's getting a whole lot better there.
I forgot that nigga was supposed to come out there.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game.
That didn't go to. Damn.
Great hand-eye coordination.
This nigga Mike stupid.
When they run their routes.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Shit like that fuck up a nigga confidence. They don't even want to wear the shit no more.
Shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, he threw another pick, T.
Here's Prescott.
This nigga, oh my God.
I thought you said he was from the skull, AJ.
He
threw a pick in his zone.
Have a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame names do come off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't have
No, I ain't the man guard, bro. I'm not dumb.
In order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive.
Yeah, the nigga marched down the field and threw another interception.
They go back to
The two safeties tell you what defense you in.
He gets it down to the 22-yard line.
So I think you're going off that shit, wouldn't
Oftentimes, it brings an offense with a variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game,
like right now, this nigga's in the cover too.
They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVP, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might
How
be
you see that, Hoti?
I like that.
It's on the screen.
Well done.
That's AJ.
That's my
No.
Oh yeah, on the previous plays, yeah.
He picking the same
Get up.
one with the same thing.
And a big turnover there.
My bad.
These guys will get the
My
football
bad,
back.
my bad.
Cooper was the target there. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not
He's
the tone
sitting back
they
in
wanted
a lot
to
of
set.
coverage,
That's the
bro.
equivalent
So I'm just
of running
getting
out the
everything
wrong
going.
door and running into your pool instead of running out onto
Yeah,
the field.
still learning.
A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about
that's a
teams
touchdown.
actually doing that back in the good old days.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
He don't know what he's doing. He
The
just
last
get on
run
the
got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, Brissett.
Pass interference. What the fuck?
Complete to Hilton. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Six like pop into the tree there.
On first down, Hines. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Oh, I thought he caught that bitch.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop the middle one from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down here.
He's not going to freeze me. That's only at the end of the
Reception
game.
good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Brissett. Buying time to his left. And he's got Rodgers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
I don't know why he ran like that.
Back at about the 37-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Trying to lay one up deep. And
I was on that shit. What the fuck is
intercepted.
going
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Cooper was the intended target.
And all that.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Now a fake on the blue as they try to run pass option.
I'm thinking I'm running, bro.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run with Hines, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Here's Brissett, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Vinatieri now to tackle on the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That nigga missed that hoe.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter.